and words. Let your love go. Let it fly.
Baltimore's reggae dancehall station. Wild Out Radio 90.3 FM.
For me. When your feelings you keep so secret. Let's all spread the love.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show on Wild Out Radio. Hey y'all, happy Monday. This is a wonderful, amazing Monday. Just because that we are here today, we woke up this morning, we able to be the wonderful beings that we were destined to be. So thank y'all so much for tuning back in to the Power of Nature on Wild Out Radio. This show is every Monday, y'all. So y'all can tune in every Monday, no matter where you at. You can go to www.wildoutradio.net and listen all over the world every Monday at 12 noon. So yes, y'all, this is Baltimore's reggae station. I hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope y'all weekend was very, very prosperous, because mine was. It was amazing and prosperous, because y'all, I did release a couple of my new tea bags. You know, I'm all about Cleopatra's Nature herbal teas. I'm all about the tea line right now. So I did release a couple of new tea bags. I released my energy tea bag. I released my sexual stimulant tea bag. And when I say, y'all, they are really, really raving and enjoying the sexual stimulant tea bag. It's not just a tea bag to, get you going. It's literally a tea bag to work on your internal organs to make sure that your sexual organs are functioning properly. Literally, it works with your circulatory system, making sure that all your arteries and everything is unclogged and the blood is flowing properly, so it can get down to your testicles, so it can get down to all our female organs. It helps with premature ejaculation. It even helps women with things like menstrual cramps, abdominal pain. It literally helps with your sperm count. It literally helps with your overall sexual performance as a whole, from internally, literally making sure your liver, your kidney, your gallbladder, your blood, and everything is flushed, clean, and flowing properly, so you can be at your best when you are performing sexually or trying to increase your sperm count. And in women, also trying to increase our eggs and make sure that everything in our female organs are functioning properly as well too. So this is an all-around sexual stimulant to stimulate your sexual organs as a whole. And also the energy tea bag that I release is full of wonderful, wonderful herbs and properties. The vitamin C in it alone is amazing. It's full of moringa. Moringa by itself has 7 times more vitamin C than an orange. It also has 4 times more vitamin D than cow milk. So yes, y'all, it's just a wonderful, wonderful energy tea bag to help boost your metabolism, to literally rid you of the tired, drowsy, just feeling. So these are amazing tea bags. And my one that I have just released yesterday and want to talk about today is my cold, flu, and virus tea bag, because it is corona outside. I've been talking about cold, flu, and virus tea bags and everything with cold and flu. And even today I did want to break down vervain a little bit more too, because vervain is one of the herbs that is the base of my cold, flu, and virus tea bag, because vervain is one of those miracles, another one of those wonderful miracles from nature that literally is out here. Blue Vervain from Jamaica. Jamaica Blue Vervain is what Cleopatra has, straight from St. Mary, Jamaica, hand-picked, air-dried, and everything, straight from Jamaica. And Jamaica Vervain is becoming a miracle with this COVID. So, especially up in the hills and the valleys of St. Mary, people are really utilizing Vervain as a whole to help them rid themselves, because Vervain is helping with all of the systems of our body. Literally is doing something in every part of our body. Vervain is alkaline as well, and Vervain can be eaten. You can cook it down and eat it just like you would do cataloo or any other green vegetable. It does have like a bitter type of taste to it when you using it in tea form, so you can always, use some type of sweetener or something like that. Me personally, I like the bitterness. I don't put any type of sweetener in anything that I drink in any of my teas, no matter how bitter it is, because my tongue is built for sweet, but my tummy is built for nutrients. So my tongue might not like it, but my stomach is in love with it. So it doesn't matter to me about the bitterness. Vervain has a lot of active plant components that is actually responsible for it helping and aiding all systems of our body. Like Vervain itself literally detoxifies the body, keeps the nervous system healthy. It helps with respiratory disorders as well, neurological disorders and brain conditions. It improves brain damage after stroke. So the compounds that is in Vervain is helping reduce some of the damages that is done after you've had a stroke and before we have a stroke, and we're taking Vervain tea and preventing our body, because I like to work on prevention, not cures. I like to make sure our body is healthy and strong and functioning properly, so when something does come our way, our immune system is able to instantly take care of it and make sure that it's not harming or affecting us in any type of way. So prevention is key for me. A calabash of tea a day will keep the toxins away. That's what I always say. I love to work on prevention. That's why I do these videos. That's why I make these teas, so we can prevent our body from anything negative that's and harmful that's coming against it. Vervain as well, it promotes the development of new blood vessels in the brain, which supply it with oxygen and improves all of the functions of our body. And it is also responsible for energy production in the cells as well. Vervain also supports our heart. It helps with bladder conditions, like bladder stones that's caused by leftover urine that has sat there in our bladder and concentrated and turned into crystals, which then is crystals, bladder stones. Yeah, so it gets rid of these type of bladder stones, and not only does it get rid of bladder stones and all of that leftover urine that's in our kidney, but it also helps treat severe coughing. It helps with lung issues. It helps with cold, fever, sore throat, chest congestion, upper respiratory inflammation. It is an anti-inflammatory. It is anti-diarrhea. Vervain itself, like I said, it's a miracle because it has so many different benefits. It's helping with so many different things. That was the major reason why I had to put it in my cold and flu tea bag, because it is, like I said, people are just using Vervain alone and ridding their systems and helping their body with a whole bunch of different things. So Vervain, I love Vervain. It's beautiful to me when you see it out in nature with the little purplish looking little flowers that's on it. It's just amazing. If you are in the island somewhere, if you are able to access fresh vervain, make sure you grab it. Consume you a cup of vervain tea every day, just to make sure your immune system, your respiratory system, and all of the rest of the systems of your body are functioning properly and staying healthy and strong and preventing you from coronavirus. Even like just inhaling it, like us making a steam, you can literally boil you some water out and put the herbs in there and literally just inhale it in and out until there's no more steam left, and it literally will rid you of mucus. It will clear your nasal passage, it will clear your lungs. Literally, you will be, as you're doing it, spitting out the mucus that your body is, that the steam is breaking down and getting out of your lungs. So vervain, again, just to jump back into the benefits of vervain, it is really good with oral health and keeping you with a healthy gut, because it does have diuretic properties that helps us maintain our weight, maintain our gut, ridding our body of all of the waste. That's one thing that I love to work on is my digestive system. My digestive tract is really, really good. It works wonders. My body is no stranger to bowel movements. Bowel movements is the key to keeping all of the waste out of your gut and keeping your weight, your size, your shape, and everything down to the weight that you're most pleasant with. So I'm always working on digestive system, something with digestive, something with good gut health, and vervain is another one of those things that helps us with our gut. It also treats respiratory disorders. And also, another good thing about vervain is with breastfeeding mothers, just because my sister and my friend Mahogany both are pregnant and getting ready to have their children, one having a girl, one having a boy. They're both getting ready to have their children. So taking vervain tea literally helps breastfeeding mothers improve their lactation. It relieves pain, and even in Africa, they was using it to ease menstruation, because it stimulates the menstrual flow from like the delayed cycle. And also they're using it to induce labor when we're doing home births, when we're having midwives and things like that. They're using it to help induce labor and accelerate childbirth. So vervain is really, really good for mothers, new mothers. So yes, and it also is a natural mood enhancer as well too. It helps with our mood swings. Good for women's with our time of the month, because it does help with those PMS symptoms when we're kind of angry and stressed out and just mood is all over the place. Vervain is a very good tea to sip on during your menstrual cycle. And again, it is really good for like kidney stones, depression. It also is used for dropsy in children as well, and is used to destroy parasitic worms. You can take it as a tea, or you can eat it raw for a swollen spleen as well. Also, for a poison antidote for poison ivy, you can make a paste and put it on the affected areas for the poison ivy with vervain. So vervain is helping with poison ivy, the spleen, all kind of different things, all kind of benefits of vervain. It's just wonderful and something that's amazing to have, that's natural right here from nature, and it's helping with the coronavirus like no other. Literally you can, like I said, use it with herbal steams and different things like that. It does stop, like if you get a cut or something and you're severely bleeding, you can literally like pack out the vervain leaves and stop the bleeding. It also is good with STDs. I am coming out because I do have a sexual stimulant tea bag. I also wanted to make extra protection for people as well too, because I know sometimes, sex gets crazy. So I did want to make a tea bag that aids like sexual infections, like sexual sores, sexual transmitted diseases, different things. Vervain is one of those herbs that is really good with treating syphilis. So later on I will start coming out with a couple of different things to help with STDs and those type of problems, but Vervain is really good with treating syphilis. It also aids in cancer treatments as well. So it has a lot of those type of benefits. Hinting the reason why I put it in my cold and flu, because it's helping with all areas of the body, keeping us clean and fresh and pure from the inside out. It also is an antidepressant. Like I mentioned a few seconds ago, it is an antidepressant commonly used for anxiety. The flavonoids that's in it actually helps with relieving that depression. Flavonoids are really good. A lot of the herbs that I use is actually very high in different types of flavonoids. Vervain also helps improve your sleep quality. And also it's good with people who are suffering with insomnia. A lot of people are having trouble sleeping at night and having trouble with insomnia. I also do have a stress and anxiety tea bag. I've been had the stress and anxiety tea bag for a while. It's been doing fairly well. People say that they are getting some really good rest and their mind is being at ease with the stress and anxiety tea bag. So that's another thing that you can order on Cleopatra's Nature Etsy store anytime. Yeah, so Vervain is really good with improving sleep quality, and it has very, very high anti-inflammatory properties as well. And also it has antimicrobial properties as well. Vervain is used for so many things when it comes to women, women's health, women's moods, staying calm, and everything like that. So, yeah, that's all I really have on Vervain today. So just to get back into the different tea bags and the ones that I have for ailments, like I said, right now I do have a pain tea bag out, stress and anxiety tea bag out. I have the sexual stimulant tea bag. I have a cold and flu tea bag, and also I will be releasing today when I get home the brain tea bag, because I did do the show on the brain and I talked about the different herbs that was very beneficial for keeping the brain and our neurological system very strong and upbeat, and protecting us from aging damages. So I will be coming out with that type of tea bag to help our brain, based with rosemary. Yes, y'all know I love rosemary and the benefits that it does, because it also not only helps with our brain, but it's also going to be strengthening our eyes as well, to make sure that our vision is improving over time and is not aging with us as we age. So health is wealth, y'all. So that's what I'm about. Health is wealth. I'm about trying to get all of us healthy internally. Preventing illnesses, preventing sicknesses is the goal for Cleopatra's Nature. A lot of the things that I'm using for my cold and flu is, of course, Vervain is in there. Trumpetry is another one of those things. I did a video on trumpetry as well. I didn't really go into too much extreme detail on trumpetry, but I did mention some of the benefits, and I didn't want y'all to get trumpetry and angel trumpetry mixed up, because they're two different things, and one has some not so good benefits or whatever. The angel trumpetry benefits are, it has some things that could make us a little sick, so I don't want to get the regular trumpetry and the angel trumpetry mixed up, because they're two different things. But the regular trumpetry literally clears mucus that causes congestion, whooping cough, and fever. Spanish needle is also really good for cold and flus. Mango as well is good for cold and flus. It helps with sore throat. Lime leaf is also good with colds, flu, and viruses. It helps with nausea, upset stomach, diarrhea, fatigue. Cerci is another one of those things that's good for cold, flu, and virus, just for the fact that Cerci literally cleanses our blood. It flushes our immune system. It detoxes the whole body of any impurities and any toxins that's in our system that's going to harm us. Cerci is one of those things. And also, I do have Cerci tea bags available in just the regular tea bags, and I have them available in 14-gram packs because I know people really, really want to keep their immune system detoxed and cleaned and flushed out a natural way. So Cersei is always my go-to for detoxing my body. Always, always, always. Fever grass and lemongrass, both of those on hand are very, very good. Hence, fever grass fever is good for colds, flus, fever, viruses, upset stomach. It helps with like clearing your nasal passages and different things like that. Same thing with quackabush, however you say it, mile a minute. It reduces fever, it reduces cold, cough, congestion, and those type of things too. Pennyroyal is a personal herb that I am using because I didn't have pennyroyal like plentiful, but pennyroyal is very good with cold, flu, respiration, decongestion. But the main thing that I'm using pennyroyal for is because it is good with menstrual issues. Pennyroyal is really, really good for menstrual pain. It's really good for regulating the flow and how your body actually brings out the flow of the cycle and things like that. So that's why I'm using pennyroyal, because it does help with that menstrual pain. It does get all of those cramps out and everything. It literally, if you're feeling woozy, a little fatigued, like you just kind of not feeling it, pennyroyal is one of my go-tos. Again, another thing for the cold and flu is sour orange. Some people may say bitter orange. It is very good for colds and flu. Same thing with congestion, your nasal passages, sneezing, whooping, coughing, different things like that. All time Vervain. So yes, y'all, this is the Power of Nature radio show on Wild Out Radio every Monday, y'all. So again, and another thing that I wanted to just throw out there, when we're talking about colds and flus and different things, a lot of these cold and flus are these cold and flu herbs are very good with diuretic and actually helping with your metabolism and fighting and aiding with gut removal, removing all the waste and the toxins from your gut, because we really have to work on first. We have to get all of it out of our body so it won't continue to affect us and make us sicker and sicker and sicker when we have cold and flus. Like, it's best to flush and get everything out of our body. Especially dandelion. Dandelion is one of those things that really clears waste from the body. It clears that waste. It gets it completely out of your belly, out of your gut. And this is in return by we're going to have a lot of bowel movements, a lot of urination going on or whatever, because our body has to get it out one way or another. We do have 70% of water, so we have to think about what type of fluids is that's flowing through our body, cleansing our brain, cleansing our liver, our kidney, and all of our organs. We got to think about the water that's going through our body that's supposed to be helpful, but sometimes it could be harmful because we're not drinking enough water, we're not urinating enough, we're not having enough bowel movements, and it's all just sitting in our body causing us long-term health conditions. So we have to make sure that we are hydrating, drinking enough water, having enough bowel movements, urinating enough to flush out our body and get our system going and stimulating everything that's in our system. So that's all I have for my show today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the Power of Nature radio show. Y'all can find Cleopatra's Nature on Instagram all day, every day. Just at Cleopatra's Nature. This show and every other show is on YouTube. You can always go to YouTube, type in Cleopatra's Nature, and go back and listen to all of the videos that I have recorded throughout time since I started. All of my videos are on there. As well, you can go to Etsy and you can type in Cleopatra's Nature, and Cleopatra's Nature Etsy store is live, up and running. Cleopatra's Nature Calabash is almost gone, y'all. People love the calabash, but do not worry, because Music Land is making a whole African line of calabash. Yes, he has a whole line, all different kinds with the unks. He have the Eye of Horus. He have pyramids. He have like ones that say Jamaica. He even has some Alabama ones. So y'all, I am doing custom calabash, so you can always contact me. You can contact me at 202-344-6316. You can contact me at Cleopatra's Nature at gmail.com and tell me how you want your calabash customized. Also, the same thing with the chalice. The chalice will be customized any type of way that you would like them as well. So you can always hit me on Instagram. You can hit me on Facebook under Cleopatra Shan. That's SHAN. To find me if you want to order anything custom, any of the calabash custom, any of the chalice custom, because everything is one of a kind. No two calabash are alike. It doesn't matter if it's just plain and it don't even have nothing on it. No two calabash are ever the same. So everyone who gets a calabash will be getting a one-of-a-kind calabash, because no two calabash are the same. No two designs will be the same at all. So yes, y'all, this is Cleopatra's Nature, the Power of Nature radio show on Baltimore's Wild Out Radio, y'all. This is Baltimore's reggae station. You can always look to this radio station 24 hours a day for your best reggae music, for all the other wonderful shows that come on this radio station 24 hours a day. Tune in anytime, because it's always playing all day, every day. So this is the Power of Nature. Thank y'all, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed, prosperous rest of your week.